Hello guys. Today we're gonna talk about the episode Done with Mirrors, another one that introduces a solid Flash villain. This episode has an 8.1 out of 10 on IMDb with about 86 user votes. It was aired on April 27th, 1991, and it's about 48 minutes long. It guest stars David Cassidy as the main villain, which is Sam Scudder. Now, Mirror Master is the villain of this episode, a known Flash villain. Um, and he was also in, of course, stuff like The Partridge Family and other things. The episode was directed by Danny Bilson, who wrote stories like, who was the writer for The Rocketeer and other things. So this is a pretty good episode. We got one of the supporting characters, a girl. She's kind of very ambiguous moral-wise. She kind of plays both sides, which is kind of cool. I love seeing David Cassidy in this. He kind of brings kind of his David Cassidy charisma as a villain. Now, they use Mirror Master's powers a tad different. He still uses mirrors and reflections, but it's a bit different, but it's still Mirror Master. It still fits. He definitely has kind of David Cassidy brings a lot of his charisma and charm to the role of a villain, which is pretty cool. And he's rocking that '90s ponytail too. um, the episode's very well done. Like everything else is well done too. Direction, lighting, atmosphere, acting, special effects, and all that stuff. Um, Barry being the girl playing Barry in the villain, it's kind of intriguing. Oh, and yes, there's there's a kind of a homage to Professor Zoom. Like they mentioned the name as kind of a throwaway thing, and a very 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 cheesy moment happens. I would say one of the most probably if not the cheesiest moment of the series, probably at least in the top 5 or 10. And it's towards when they're in the restaurant. I can't give it away, but Barry, the guy who plays him, he just kind of just goes ape shit over something like the way the camera is zoomed in his face and what he says and how he reacts is just, it's cheesy freaking gold. You can't get anything else like that. It makes me laugh so much, even think about it now. Um, the rest of the episode's pretty good. The mirror effects though are actually pretty well. They do a good job of that in this, and I do like. In all honesty, in the comics, compared to the other villains, Mirror Master's he kind of rips other villains off in the comics. At least in this one, he's a bit more original. So that's kind of a thing there. I do like I do think they could have done a little bit more with the mirror tricks, though. I don't think they go. They could have done a bit more with it. They do a decent things with it, but I think they could have gone a bit more. They could have been a bit trippier with it, or even a bit more edgy with it too, if they wanted to. But episode was a little cheesy, but it's enjoyable. Flash, definitely a must-watch because you got a big Flash villain, Mirror Master, in it, and yeah, it's a pretty solid episode. It's kind of there's a little bit of a back and forth kind of thing, and it's a really solid episode. It's definitely a good episode. I don't think it's definitely not one worth skipping. You definitely want to watch it. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it. It's a solid episode. Check it out, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.